Welcome to Moving to Portugal Daily, episode 27. I'm Mateus Costa. Today we dive into neighborhood strategy. Choose the Portuguese town that wins your visa, budget, and life, with practical steps to help you relocate smarter and live better in Portugal. Hook. Imagine signing a year-long lease in a beautiful, cheap seaside village only to have your residency application flagged because the address lacked rental stability and nearby healthcare access. Then imagine the mounting travel costs when your remote client schedule forces you into weekly trips to the nearest hospital 2 hours away. That mistake costs weeks, thousands of euros, and a lot of sleepless nights. This episode is about avoiding that exact pitfall and choosing a neighborhood that supports your visa and lifestyle from day one. Promise and roadmap. In the next 9 minutes, I'll give you a simple 3-step neighborhood strategy. First, the 5-factor neighborhood score that balances cost with residency-relevant features. Second, how to match that score to D7, D8, or Golden Visa priorities. And third, a rapid 7 to 30-day validation checklist you can run before signing a lease. By the end, you'll have clear actions you can take this week to avoid a costly move mistake. Portugal reality check. Not all visas are equal when it comes to neighborhoods. The D7 and D8 focus on stable, declared income and residency credibility, so rental stability and access to healthcare and local bureaucracy matter a lot. The Golden Visa relies on property investment and market liquidity, so property market differences between Lisbon, Porto, and the Algarve change your strategy. Remote workers often assume good Wi-Fi and co-working are universal. They are not. Think of visa rules as a filter. Your neighborhood has to pass through that filter while supporting your daily life and income model. Step 1. The 5-factor neighborhood score. I want you to score 5 metrics from 1 to 10 for any neighborhood you consider. The 5 are cost, rental stability, healthcare access, community density, and connectivity. Cost is obvious, but weighted only 20% for most visa-driven moves. Rental stability looks at lease average length, turnover, and whether short-term tourism displaces long-term rentals. Healthcare access measures proximity to primary care and hospitals. Community density captures the presence of fellow expats, digital nomads, or local community centers. Connectivity is both physical, public transport, airports, and digital, reliable high-speed internet. Each metric gets a weight. Cost 20, rental stability 25, healthcare 20, community density 20, connectivity 15. Add a bias point if the neighborhood has an English-speaking clinic or a community hub. Example scoring. A central Lisbon biro might score cost 4, rental stability 8, healthcare 9, community density 9, connectivity 10, weighted total around 8. A small Algarve village could be cost 8, rental stability 3, healthcare 2, community 6, connectivity 4, weighted total near 4. That gap explains why cheaper places can be false economy for visa and long-term life. Portugal rewards preparation, so let the score guide a reality-based trade-off, not just a rent hunt. Step 2. Match score to visa and lifestyle. Now align profiles to scores. Profile A, the compact Lisbon base. Best for D8 workers who need client meetings and a dense support network. Aim for neighborhood scores 7.5 or above and prioritize connectivity and healthcare. Profile B, mid-size Porto suburb. A balance for D7 applicants with stable declared income. Aim for a 6.5 score with rental stability and community density prioritized. Profile C, Algarve community for health and social life. Great for long-term Golden Visa investors focused on lifestyle and property value, but demand deeper checks on healthcare and year-round rental stability. Use these matchups to decide what you will sacrifice and what you will protect. Step 3. Rapid validation checklist. Before you sign, run a 7 to 30-day neighborhood validation. Day 1 to 2, visit at different times, morning, afternoon, evening, and verify noise, transport, and neighborhood activity. Day 3 to 5, meet at least 2 landlords or property managers and use scripted questions. Is the lease typically 12 months? Are past tenants long-term? Can you see invoice examples for proof of residence? Day 6, Test healthcare by finding the nearest health center and confirming registration processes. Day 6 to 30, book a local SIM, test home internet speeds, and try a week of your daily routine: workspace, groceries, weekend transport. Ask for documentation during viewings, a sample rental contract, owner ID, and municipal tax records if purchasing. These checks reduce the looks good on photos risk. Real nomad mistake and fix. I once coached a nomad who chose a cheap coastal town with beautiful sunsets but weak rental history. Her D7 application was questioned because short-term leases and empty winter months made her declared residency look unstable. The fix? She should have asked landlords for past lease lengths, verified year-round utility invoices, and maintained a visible local routine, registering at the health center and joining a small local gym. Habit changes like consistent appointment bookings, a neat and local appropriate appearance at the clinic, and learning a handful of Portuguese phrases can make your residency look credible fast. Tie-ins to habits, appearance, and communication. Small daily rituals speed integration and credibility. Grooming cues matter. Clean, smart casual appearance at official appointments signals seriousness. Learn 8 to 10 local phrases, greetings, how to say you are registering for health services, and how to ask for directions. Daily routines, regular morning coffee at the same cafe, attending a weekly language class, volunteering at a community event, build social proof. These habits also improve how landlords and officials perceive you. You're not a tourist, you're part of the neighborhood. Small daily habits create big lifestyle wins. Immediate action in Course CTA. Run the 7-day Neighborhood Validation Challenge this week. Download and use the neighborhood scoring sheet inside Nomad Life Success to score 3 neighborhoods. Pick the highest fit option for your visa profile and schedule at least 2 in-person viewings before signing anything. Take these 3 exact steps. 1. Score 3 neighborhoods. 2. Book day and night visits. 3. Get sample lease and utility documents from landlords. If you want the template, scripts, and the neighborhood scoring sheet, the course contains a step-by-step workbook that walks you through every question and landlord script. Optimize your life while you relocate. That's the path to smooth approval and a better everyday life. That's your daily Portugal blueprint. Start applying one thing this week. Portugal isn't just a destination. It's your optimized new beginning. Portugal rewards preparation, and when you follow a neighborhood-first approach, you reduce stress, protect your visa chances, and build a life that lasts. Build the foundation before you arrive. See you tomorrow with another focused step for living better in Portugal.